Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Vampire Diaries. This is episode 3 of season 8. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first 2 episodes because I think it has been really interesting. So we've got the new baddie in the series, the Siren. I can't remember her actual physical name, but also do know is that she's strong. She's like a witch. Yeah, I think she's a witch. I've not seen her physically transition into a vampire and bite anyone, so I'm going to say she's a witch. But I feel like, my personal opinion so far, that she's getting Damon and Enzo to kill people. Because I feel like just because they had to give her loads of bodies in that pit, she had to feed on like 87 people, I think Enzo said, before she managed to rise as a female person. I feel like for her to stay alive as a person in the flesh, she has to go around and she has to kill people, feed on them, or whatever it is that she does. So I mean, I could totally be wrong, but that's what I've got so far from it anyway. Because all she wants to do is take control of Damon and Enzo's mind. She don't want them to have no care in the world for anybody, and if they do, she's gonna go after him. You know, she's saying to Enzo, "Why can't you just be like Damon? You know, why can't you just turn it off and be open to do anything that I say?" You know, Enzo's like, "Look, mate, I've not turned it off, right? But I do pretty much everything you ask." And she's like, "Yeah, but that is the key word there. Pretty much everything. You don't do everything. You question a few things. Where Damon, he does it. Why is he always sleeping as well? He's over there just chilling, sleeping." Well, I think that what he's doing is he's switching all his emotions off, so she can't get inside his head. She can't find out that she likes, that he cares for Elena. And what he's doing when he's sleeping is envisaging himself with her, taking himself to his happy place, because right now he's not actually happy, he's scared. He said that he's seen hell, mate, not the hell in the rock, he's seen physical hell, and you know, he actually is scared from that. The conversation stemmed later on in the episode with Enzo when he's saying, "Mate, once you've seen what I've seen, you fucking will be scared, mate." And obviously, so she's gone into Enzo's head. She's trying to get a name, trying to get something that he cares about, because she feels obviously that he's being distracted and she wants to eliminate it. Well, he gave her a little glimpse of Sarah Salvatore, you know, not Bonnie, but Sarah Salvatore, a name. He knew that she would be hunting and she wouldn't stop until she got one, so he dropped it in. Well, him and Damon, they went to the campus to speak to her. She ended up taking out Damon. She was clever. She carries like a Vervain syringe with her. You know, Enzo was like, "Well, I'm glad that our time together actually taught you something." She was like, "Mate, don't think that I wouldn't stab you, but I only carry one of them." You know, that's funny. So then they went back to her apartment. Who was there? Stefan, Caroline, and Bonnie. Bonnie wanted to speak to Enzo. Stefan wanted to, you know, like save her, take her out and make sure that she's safe, because you know that the sirens come in. Bonnie ends up kidnapping Enzo, trying to drive him away. She's kind of being selfish for the first time probably ever. Usually she's doing everything to save her friends, but now she wants a self-mate. She wants a boyfriend back. You know, she said she's lonely, and I think that's interesting as well. We're getting a different side of Bonnie. So obviously this Sarah, she was telling Stefan that she don't really trust him, you know, the person that's compelled her to forget all her family pretty much, and the only person that she actually trusts is Enzo. So what happened? Damon, boom, come flying through the window. Obviously now he's back up after being Vervained. He grabs her, he's about to kill her. Stefan's like, no, that she's our family, she's Sarah Salvatore. You know, he's like, "Do it for me, do it for her. What would Elena do? You know, Elena won't want you to kill him." It looked like he turned his switch back on. He was like, "Mate, you better go now. Literally, go, run." She opens the door. Who's there? The siren. Stabbed me. She's on the floor. She's bleeding out. She's dying. Stefan runs over, bites his arm about this far away, literally, from giving her blood. She stops him. She compels him. Whatever it is, she makes him freeze in the spot. He can't move. He's just looking down at her. She's dying. She's on the floor. He's like, "Damon, help, Damon." She goes over. "Why you disobey me, Damon? It must take a lot of like power to resist what I've been telling you. What have you been hiding? You know, after 4 months, I can't believe you still got something hidden." Boom, in his head, sees visions of Elena that he's been having, transitions herself into Elena in that vision, which is quite funny. I don't know if she's going to try and infiltrate his mind and erase Elena's memories. You know, that would be weird, and put her in it so he's loyal to her. But his switch got turned back on. He stood there. Stefan's like, Damon, help." Damon's like, "Why?" Literally just said, "Why?" She's laughing. She's loving it. They walked out. She said to Stefan, you know, "Don't worry, you'll be okay. In a couple of hours I'll be far away from here and you'll be able to move again." And that's it, mate. Sarah's dead on the floor. Stefan's stuck, can't do anything. Damon's gone with the siren. Nothing that Damon could do about it. We seen it, he resisted it, he turned his switch off, she come back in. turned it back on. So I mean, she seems super strong. Literally, she seems so strong. She's obviously found out about Bonnie. She's got inside of Enzo's head, because obviously now that Damon is back on her side, when Enzo comes to see them later on at the night, Damon like put his hand right to his heart. It shocked Enzo. He was like, I wouldn't say out of control, but it shocked his system, so he wasn't ready, prepared. She dived on him, she grabbed him, she went inside his head, found out obviously he cares about Bonnie, and she's gonna go after her. Now I'm really interested, because Damon actually really likes Bonnie as well. It's not somebody that Damon doesn't care for. He actually does. You know, if she's gonna go after Elena, he's gonna be caring. He's gonna go after Bonnie, he's gonna be caring. And I want to see if he can actually fight this feeling that he's actually got inside of him. And then to go on to the Alaric situation, obviously I find it really interesting, to be honest. He's got one of his interns, or whatever she's called, she bears a mark on her belly, the same mark that Rick found in a book, and she was saying that, you know, she accidentally killed someone when she was texting. She was drink driving, texting, leaving a party with a friend. She crashed, she died, and a friend died. A friend never got brought back to life, but she did. And when she come back, she had this mark on her belly, and obviously she's found like an item as well, that she thinks that was cast in hell, made in hell, and it's got the mark on as well. So that's interesting. You got a mark for something that she thinks was made in hell, a mark on her belly, and a mark in this mystic like old book that Rick's got, which is crazy. So I'd like to see how those link up. Let's finish off with the best moment of the episode for Stefan. After he had so many downs, he finally got a massive up, mate. That's it. He gets a golden up, and that is because he's proposed to Caroline. Getting that, I loved it as well. You know, how about this room for the kids? I've knocked down the walls, of bed to come in. She's like, oh my god, Stefan, you're doing this for my children, you don't have to do that. He's like, mate, you know, why not? You know, you're moving in here, they need a place to stay. Go check that cabinet over there, mate. It's well old, it's antique. She's like, oh, I love it. Goes over, opens it, boom, ring in there. Will you marry me? Of course I will. Kissing, loving it. Can't wait. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like and a button. It helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode. Oh, what an interesting start, mate. Literally.
Confirmed 3 fatalities.
What?
Grayson, Miranda, and Helena Gilbert.
Did you know her?
No, I never met her.
Oh, it's working.
Guess now you never will.
Whoa, that's mad. That there, right, felt like an ending of an episode. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I'm buzzing though, because usually at the end you're like, oh, what, go into it. But now we're going straight into it.
Turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bitty humanity switch right at the back of your noggin.
Oh, he's a tough nut to crack. 70 years in a cage will do that to you.
Gonna have to move on to plan B. B is in Bonnie.
She means nothing to me.
Do me a favor and kill Bonnie Bennett.
Right.
You are engaged,
That is hilarious.
and we are celebrating. Bonnie, look, I love you, and this is amazing, but you don't have to put on a happy face for me right now. I'm happy for you. The June wedding! The June wedding! Thank you. How did Rick take the news?
Seriously, I'm fine with it. Don't make me work this hard to show you I'm fine with it. Really.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
And what do they think that they're doing?
Earning extra credit.
Would it be going out on a limb to say that we stab her with it?
We get close to her and we're wrong, then we're hers.
True. True.
Now we can get to work finding you the perfect maid of honor dress. Catch!
Bonnie? I can hear your broken little heart beating, Bon.
Damon caught those flowers, mate. I would absolutely have loved. In season 1, if you told me I would be getting a Damon wedding, I would have loved it. I mean, obviously we're not going to get that. I would choose a Bonnie and Enzo wedding over. I actually would choose a Bonnie and Enzo wedding over Damon and Elena now, just because Elena's been out of it for so long, and I actually feel sorry for Bonnie. Everything that she goes through, do you know what I mean? She's been through so much, and she loses everything, doesn't she? She literally loses everything. So I'm all for Bonnie and Enzo getting back together. I just hope Caroline doesn't keep saying it, because it keeps reminding her that he's gone and she's not got anything. Do you know what I mean? She's got good intentions, but it would start to, like, it's making her think about it when she wants to put it behind her in the back of her head and focus on Caroline right now.
So you got beat up by a girl. That look tells me that you know something I should know, but you don't want me to know.
See how scared you are.
Leave me alone or I'll scream.
I know what you are, Damon.
Whoa, that's a lot of bad road between you two.
In it, man.
I'm sure there are a million people we'd both rather be with right now.
Oh, well, that was a good transition, that.
We have work to do.
The throne is empty.
Right, yeah, sorry, I was childproofing. Your deadline just got moved up. You don't have days, you have hours.
He's gonna be your brother-in-law and likely Stefan's best man.
Calling me from your own phone. Gutsy.
Whatever desire you have to save me, I kind of need that right now.
Oh, is he fighting us? This is good.
So glad to finally meet you. This is really nice work. Caroline, is it? I love this charmeuse, and the tiara design is exquisite.
What do you want?
What is it about you that has Enzo and Damon wrapped around those flawlessly manicured little fingers? All that time alone in a prison world, same day on repeat? You must have done something to break up the brain-numbing monotony.
No.
You can't spell Damon without damn.
That is a sick line.
Platonic. So why don't you sit down and we'll have a little heart-to-heart.
What I want to know is why she picked Damon and Enzo. Why is she so determined to Enzo? Like, if it was me, right, and I was like, world's strongest person, whatever she is, right? If I had somebody and he was going against me, I'd just kill him and just get somebody else in. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would do anyway. Like, she clearly has no problem in taking people out. So why specifically try and get Enzo, who's so reluctant to not be part of your plan?
Assuming that the symbol etched into it has a connection to hell, and what's the most common visual representation of the devil?
A man in a red suit, pointy tail.
In the medieval tradition, the pitchfork symbolized the separation of the wheat from the chaff.
Shouldn't that have 3 tines?
Soil around the Mediterranean was rocky, so their pitchforks only had 2. Why would we use it? Like this is real, as in some sort of magical weapon?
Innit?
You know what I mean.
No, actually, I don't.
Keep digging.
That's true, actually. That conversation there, he was speaking as in present, like what we're going to do with it. She was speaking like historically, he's speaking about right now. Interesting.
A trap, elaborate or otherwise, I just need your help.
With what?
No, I mean, I literally can't tell you. I can't physically make myself form the words. Whenever I try and form the words to tell you what's going on, it just comes out Applesauce Penguin.
Oh, Enzo.
You know, whatever you're trying to do here, it's not going to work.
Really? So you would do anything for Damon and Enzo? Like, anything? I need 2 loyal soldiers. I only need one of them. The other will die. Bonnie gets to choose.
You see a love that you didn't have to siren someone into, a love that isn't all about you.
You know what was fun? Ancient Rome.
Sweaty, oiled-up men hurling themselves at each other.
In exactly 12 minutes, Damon and Enzo will fight to the death. If you're not gonna choose, then I guess we'll just let the boys settle it amongst themselves.
Why is Stefan there then? Literally. I'm interested. Obviously, I'm not thinking any of them are dying, because if Damon dies, I'd be obviously mad, because it's just like a shitty way to die. For both of them it is, but like obviously it would make more sense for Enzo to die in this situation, because I feel like, you know, Damon, day 1 to day dot, no, the last day he's got to be there, period. But Enzo as well is a well-established character, and this would be a crappy death. Really would be. Like, if he was to die, it needs to be so impactful, but everyone needs to witness it. It needs to be shocking, not just like fight. And what's interesting is the way like Bonnie just countered it there. It was kind of like the Klaus situation, where like he didn't really have anyone that was loyal to him, didn't have any friends or anything, so he was trying to create his hybrid. He was trying to force people to enjoy him and like him and be like side to him. Do you know what I mean? And Marcel was saying to him as well when he went to, obviously, New Orleans, he was saying, look, see all these people down there? This is loyalty. You know, you can't buy loyalty, you can't compel it, you can't make it. What you do is you earn it. And these people, that's something that you've never established over 1,000 years. And that's the same as her, man. Like, she wants 2 loyal people by her side, right? But the only way she could do it is force them. No one will do it willingly. And she's jealous of someone like Bonnie, who's just being herself, and people admire her and flock to her because she's a nice person.
But I had it first.
Girls.
Oh.
Lizzie, put that down, right?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Did she hear it?
Are they okay? Did they cut themselves?
It's a tuning fork.
Don't know what that is, but it's interesting.
Why does the car keep making that infernal noise?
Oh, it's reminding you to put your seatbelt on.
Well, you can remind it that I'm immortal.
You gotta admit, this seems a little small for a mythological creature of your stature.
That's what this is about? You two fight each other to the death?
Well, I don't know about the each other part. Nowhere in Sybil's fine print did it say anything at all about no backup. I tried to be your friend, Enzo. Tried to convince you to give yourself over to Sybil. If he'd just sign over his pink slip to Sybil, we wouldn't be here.
Oh, getting some serious music.
This is so exciting. Somebody feeling powerless right now? They're homicidal monsters. They have done the worst things imaginable. They're going to the other place, where all they will know is loneliness and despair forever and ever.
I didn't bring you here to be Switzerland.
When Damon and Enzo start tearing each other apart, do you really think Stefan is gonna let Enzo kill his brother?
You are my brother. When that clock strikes 3, I am counting on you to remember that.
Are you just gonna sit there and allow Enzo to die?
Oh, okay, so that is interesting. So I personally think that she just said that Stefan's not going to let Enzo kill Damon. And it's true, he's not going to let Enzo kill Damon, but that does not mean that he's going to let Damon kill Enzo. What I actually think that he's going to do is he is going to save Damon, just like she predicts, but he's going to do it in a different way. He's going to save Damon by stopping Damon from killing Enzo. And that's going to save Damon from doing something that he massively regrets and he doesn't want to do. So that is the way. So she's going to be right, but she's wrong. She's got too much faith in the fact that she thinks that, you know, the brothers will keep each other together, and she's team Damon if you look at it, I personally think. But in these situations I kind of team Enzo, because obviously I'm kind of team Bonnie and Enzo, so I want everything to work out for him. And I like the fact that, you know, Bonnie smashed her through the screen then, said she can walk, mate. She might be the all powerful, but she's still got mooch.
You think I want this? He's not gonna stop Stefan, but I will put him down if I have to, and if you get in my way, I will kill you too.
I want to see how she heals. How fast was she healed? Was I right? She needs to feed to stay alive.
Stefan's gonna protect Damon, no matter what.
All right, kids are at the neighbors. Celine should be here in a half hour. Tell her there's something I have to take care of.
If you just told me what's really going on.
You're right. I'm actually taking this to go do battle with a mythical creature from the ancient world.
Help over here, brother.
I can't let you do that.
Oh, here we go. It's down to these.
Please fight through this.
The only one that can stop him is you.
I choose Enzo.
Kindly remove your hand without the gentleman's heart.
No. Bonnie, don't do this to me.
I know my friend is still in there, and I'm gonna have to live with that. I choose Enzo.
I'll fight every one of you.
Nobody's bothered to ask me what I want. Only real problem is with you, Bonnie. Damon kills Bonnie, I'll kill you. Then we can all get on with our lives.
Do it, Enzo.
Turn off your humanity, pledge your loyalty to me, and then we can all go home happy.
Not seeing many other options.
Enzo.
No, I got to, man. He has to.
Save your one true love.
If anyone can pull me back from the precipice, it's you.
He's got to, man. Like, he has to. Logically, he's assessed the whole situation.
Now, is that so hard? Oh, one last thing.
He says
Would you
kill.
mind if I took back my promise to spare Bonnie's life?
No objections here.
I'm gonna count down from 10, and then I'm gonna let Damon finish what he started.
She's tested him.
You really should be running now. 4.
She is so annoying, but, like, I'm liking it. Do you know what I mean? Like, she actually is really annoying, but again, I'm liking it. So I'm not moaning. I'm actually not complaining that she's annoying, but she actually is annoying. Do you know what I think? But I've enjoyed. Do you know what? I've enjoyed everybody's acting me this season so far. Even her acting is annoying. Now I'm still thinking that the longer she goes without killing people, the weaker she gets. Like, that is what I am assessing. I said that at the start of the episode. I just seen her get through out of a car and not heal, and then I seen her after stopping another car coming down. We didn't see what happened to them, but after stopping one, she come back fully healed. So I'm thinking that if she takes a life, she gets a life, so to speak, like that. So I'm interested now. Bonner, am I going to blame her for picking Enzo? No, I'm not, you know. Everybody's got to be selfish in those situations. You've got to pick the one that means the most to you. Okay, yeah, she's got a good friendship with Damon. But you've seen it. It's been rocky. It's been up and down, up and down, up and down. They've got a strong friendship right now, yeah, but she's picking hardcore love. She's in love with somebody, and I don't blame her for picking Enzo. That's why I didn't even react. I got no problem with it at all, you know. Someone's got to get chosen. She chose Enzo. That is absolutely fine. So I'm really interested now to see if it actually is going to go after Bonner, or if she was just testing to see if Enzo actually has turned it all off.
Damon, stop!
Oh, I was being hit off someone. Oh, Rick, get in there.
Ah!
Yes, Stefan, good timing.
Damon, it's over. You're free now.
I wish that were the case, Stefan, but my work with her is just getting started. Applesauce Penguin, brother.
It's got, I swear down, is that an anagram? Applesauce Penguin, like, literally.
Maybe now we'll get some answers. You know, if you need my help getting him to the cabin.
I said I'll be fine. I'm gonna go stay with Bonnie tonight. She needs me.
I had to.
I know what you had to do.
Why is she not turning around, man? Literally.
I'm pretty sure I forgot to say congratulations earlier. I never had a brother. You know, Damon was the closest thing.
I've never seen him like this before. Somehow, some way, she still has a hold of him.
Is this like home to her? She's been there for so long.
I didn't know you cooked.
Listen, you're gonna be here all the time. I'm gonna need to get some more pancake batter.
You still have too many attachments. Too many people willing to fight for you.
Damon.
Fucking hell, mate. Look at Tyler with his beard.
Heard you haven't been yourself lately. You kill me, you can say goodbye to everything.
Fight whatever it is she wants you to do and get your life back.
This is the way I go out, then let me go out as the face that you can never erase from your brain.
I feel like Tyler is dead.
Or maybe this will be the thing that wakes you up. And then maybe both our lives will be worth something at the end of it all.
Damon, wait!
Now Tyler is a werewolf, is he not? I'm sure he's transitioned over. So unless Damon feeds on him until he literally drains every last bit of blood, Tyler might not die. But this Sybil might actually be physically watching him, thinking that he's done that one of the tasks. Now, again, it's a tough one, this one for me, because, well, actually, it's not a tough one. I'm enjoying it. Now, I don't blame Damon one bit, but we're ending the final season with many people that can be hating on Damon, and I don't know. That's where it's a tough one for me, because he's progressed so much as a character, and like obviously we're ending it on, well, so far of him being a bad guy, but not of his own accord. So this is the thing, because I can physically see that he doesn't mean to do it. I don't really mind. It could be anyone that's doing this. It could be Stefan, could be Caroline, could be anyone. He's under somebody else's control, but it's just interesting because this character, you know, they picked the controversial ones to do it, especially Damon. Like I said, Damon, man, like so many ups and downs in the show. So many times he's done some like but moments like, oh my god, I can't believe he's done that, to like, yes, look at this progression in relationship, to, you know, you kind of feed in the people that really dislike him, just giving him more to dislike. But I hope we can turn it around. Now everybody keeps saying fight it, fight it, fight it. Enzo's even said, mate, she's literally ripping all his memories out. The guy can't fight anything. Just said it there at the end, you know. This is not what you want to do or something. And he's just like, is it? I have no idea anymore. I have no idea if I want to do it or not or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, the guy physically has no control now. I cannot remember what he said. Apples and whatever he said. Apples and peaches. I don't know. I can't remember. That's a code or something. Someone's got an anagram that. Someone's got to decipher it. I feel like he's telling them something, but he can't say it. He even said it to Stefan, mate, I can't physically say what I want to tell you, but all I can say is apples and whatever. It's like, figure it out, Stefan, man. Literally figure it out. I need to go back. I'll figure it out myself, literally. But I'm interested. I actually am. She is so annoying, but yet she's so powerful, and she's pretty good as well. I actually do like her, but she does annoy me at the same time, which is really strange. It actually is really strange. Now, in terms of Enzo turning it off, don't blame him again. Yeah, assess the situation objectively. That was the only decision that was right at that time. if he didn't do that, Bonnie was going to die. Obviously, he changed over, and then she changed the situation, but he didn't know that prior to doing it. So with the information that he was dealt with, he made the right decision. And then obviously we switched again. The girl from Rick's, whatever you want to call it, internship, she seen it, she followed him, she seen Damon kill someone or get his neck snapped and then stand back up. She seen the staff get hit down and see her fall. So I'm really intrigued to how we go with her storyline as well. That's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, I think it was another good episode. I think acting's been fantastic all round the cast this season. I think the Sybil's doing great acting. I think that Damon is doing fantastic acting. I think Stefan, the way like he always looking like he's sad and broken down, is fantastic. And as well, Bonnie's always looking emotional when she's in any scene with Enzo, and she's so good at crying. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of, like, Caroline's good at crying, as in, like, emotional stuff. So, say, like, when her mum dies and she's crying there, like, she's good at that type of crying. Bonnie's good at crying in terms of when she's talking, just tears coming down her eyes. You know what I mean? Two different types of crying. Hers is just tears flowing. Caroline's more, like, emotional, sobby crying. So, Bonnie's sick at that, and obviously Enzo as well. I love how he's fighting her. I know obviously he turned at the end, but he had to. Objectively, like I said, it's logically the right thing to do. You assess the situation. That was the best outcome. Obviously, it turned out that it wasn't that, the best one, because she still said go after Bonnie anyway, and Damon tried to, and then Rick comes and saved the day. I'm interested with this trident, this staff, whatever it's actually called, right? That you don't stab them with it. You bounce it, and it like shatters a noise vibration or something. I think that's really interesting. Now, I would love if Joe and Elizabeth was somehow key to taking her down. Like obviously last season they played a part of the story, didn't they? The deciphering the doorway, which I thought was quite good. We just integrated them into the story. Here again, we integrated them. It dropped. They heard it. Now it makes me think, did that other woman hear it? She didn't really acknowledge it, but she did come running down the stairs, but the kids were screaming. Now I would like it if they played further, more like into it down the line, but they've caught her now. She's tied up, yet she's still in this cell loving it. She's still controlling Damon. She's still in his head. She's smiling. She don't really seem like she's that bothered that she's down here. Now I did say, again, I'm just guessing, but I feel like the longer it goes without killing somebody, the weaker she gets, the more people she kills, the stronger she feels. That's what I'm going with. Now, obviously, I do like the fact that obviously Enzo and Damon was fighting each other, and I like how Stefan stuck up for his brother no matter what. You know, I'm Damon, Team Damon all the way. That's what Stefan's doing. And what actually made it really interesting is that Caroline come in. She was like Team Bonnie. You know, she was fighting for Bonnie. Stefan was fighting for Damon. Didn't let it get in the way of them. No, did they? At the end, they was both saying, "Yeah, I picked. I know why you done your decisions. You know, I respect it. You know, I'm not going to blame you." So that's good. Obviously, Bonnie. It interests me that she picked Enzo. She picked Enzo knowing that Damon would die. Damon looked quite shocked by that, but I'm not too shocked, to be honest, because obviously, maybe if it was 4 years ago or 3 years ago when that happened, it'd be a bit different, because she was like really close with Damon and not that close with Enzo. 3 years in the future, Damon's not been there. She's lost a bit of like faith, a bit of hope in him. She's not really that close to him. Yet she's established a relationship. She's in love with Enzo. So to me, it makes total sense. Can't really blame her for that either. Now, obviously, like I said, Sybil, she's a savage. She's absolutely mad. I actually don't know what her end goal is. I actually physically don't know what her end goal is. Tyler looks like he's possibly died. Which is a little bit disappointing, but in terms of Tyler's not been in it now, at least for one whole season, and now he's in with a beard, which I thought he looked pretty good, to be honest. I did think he looked pretty good. Now, I do think he is a werewolf, unless I've absolutely totally missed that. And Damon is attacking him at the end. No, I'm hoping he's not dead, because like I said, I would like the final episode to have everybody in it, but obviously if we're just going to get everybody in at some point of the season, like I said, Elena's not in it yet, but she's been in all 3 episodes, whether it's been flashbacks or, memories. She's still been part of it. We're still getting her, we've not seen Matt once, and we are now 3 episodes in, so maybe we can get Matt back next episode. But I do think it's good. I'm really interested in how we're going to play out. Like I said, I don't know what Sybil's end goal is. I don't really know how she's surviving. Does she need to feed to survive? I don't know. Enzo's got his humanity turned off now. So has Damon. but she's still controlling Damon within this cell, and like I say, he's gone after Tyler. So I can't wait to watch the next episode, see how it plays out. Is Tyler dead? I don't know. Where's Damon going? Is he going to track down Matt after this? Like I said, it feels like she's going to take down his ladder of people that he cares about. You know, maybe go Tyler, and then Matt, maybe like Bonner, Caroline, Stefan, Elena, whatever's. I think that's a plan anyway, until he's got nothing left, where he's just a sole servant to her. That's her actual plan for Damon. So thanks for clicking my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.